The Food Animal Initiative, based at Whiteham in Oxfordshire, is unique. Its commitment to developing new farming practices that are environmentally sustainable will allow Britain's farmers to embrace modern techniques in an industry that faces constant change and challenges. The farm is run on an entirely commercial basis, but with sponsorship from Tesco and McDonald's. FEI Director Roland Bonney says the extra cash allows the farm to experiment with new ways of rearing animals that benefit both the producer and the retailer.
It's probably more important now than ever because since Christmas, since the start of this year, we've decoupled. Subsidies are no longer paid for production, they're paid on the basis of stewardship, land management. So if we want to continue to produce food products, we need to make sure that we're working in partnership with people who understand the marketplace and the consumer. And that's why obviously it's vital to be working with the likes of Tesco.
What about FEI itself? Can you sum up its ethos?
It began, the four of us set it up because we recognised, we were frustrated with the way research had been conducted in the past because it hadn't been market linked. It often hadn't taken enough recourse to practical farming. And the farm here is run on that basis. It's a commercial farm, so everything that we do is made on the back of commercial decision, a normal commercial decision making process. So although we do undertake research projects, the actual farm business, if you like, is run as a normal farm business. We're under the same sorts of pressures. Whereas a lot of the previous research initiatives hadn't been. They were driven more by science, less by the practicalities of farming, and certainly often not by the marketplace.
FEI is run in collaboration with the University of Oxford Zoology Department, and a mainstay of the farm is animal welfare.
The ethos of the FEI is that if you treat animals well, they'll respond well. A happy animal is a productive animal.
The National Farmers Union has a keen interest in the work of the FEI. Robin Tapper believes his members are ready to adopt the new farming methods being developed in Oxfordshire.
What you see here, some of the principles cannot perhaps be applied totally across the farm back home, as it were, but some of the principles should be able to apply, and some of the measures are taken, the market focus, the way they're saying, well, how can we cut costs, the way they're sort of dovetailing various growing programs together, the use of sort of new technologies, just some of that must have relevance to virtually everybody, I guess.
And in today's market, a lot of people are very conscious about where their meat and produce actually comes from. It's trendy now to think that the animal you're eating has had a happy life, and that's part of the ethos of the FEI, isn't it?
I think so, and I think animal welfare generally is an issue. It's been a growing one, and it's not going to go away. And to have this whole structure around what happens to the animal, where it's come from, how it's being grown, has to be good news both for the retailer and indeed for the customer.
The farm's 10,000 acres is home to thousands of truly free-range chickens, a 1,000-strong flock of sheep, 120 cow suckler herd and dairy beef unit, as well as 2,000 turkeys for the Christmas market, and a developmental pig unit. The FEI is open to everyone. It runs courses on the future of farming for the public and those working in agriculture, and often invites school children along to see how the farm works. With around 1 billion people making a living from animals across the world, FEI believes animal welfare is hugely important. World meat consumption is growing at 4% a year, so new techniques in making farming more efficient are vital to keep up with demand. If farmers continue to find new ways of increasing their produce, their profits will go up, the retailers will be satisfied with the quality of meat, and the animals will be happier in their environment.